Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex coming to you with one more video in the series of knives for Everyday Tactical Vids. Tim was gracious enough to accept my invitation to do some sheath work for him, and he's going to review it on his channel. So before I handed it back off to him, I wanted to record some videos of my own and just give my take on these sheaths and a little bit of a rundown. So you've probably already seen the sort of introductory video to all these knives where I've just shown the knives up close. And here we have a wood carving hook knife from Mora. Now, Tim had originally come up with this one as one of the knives he'd send me because this is something that neither of us has ever seen a Kydex sheath done for before. And so when I got it, I was pretty excited. I thought that's a really cool opportunity to sort of prove what can be done and, just do something that maybe nobody has ever done before. And what I found was the blade itself is basically impossible to Kydex. So I had done it with a thinner Kydex and actually created the question mark shape, and the whole idea was that you slot the knife in sideways. But the problem with that was where this is so sharp and so narrow, it just catches on everything. So trying to create something that's, form-fitted and fits close to the blade is just, maybe I shouldn't say it's impossible, but it's definitely more precise than anything that I've got the equipment to do. So what I ended up deciding was, obviously I didn't want to give up on it. I wanted to just create a system that would hold the whole knife somehow in a capsule. So what I've come up with here, so for the body of it, it's a pretty simple design here. Sorry, I've got it all attached together. So there's a body of it. You put the butt of the knife down in there, the butt of the handle, and then there's these two fins up there, and all you have to do is just squeeze it down into place. So that's how the knife is held in this sheath. And how you get it out, you have a couple different options. First option, I've sanded down the edges of the Kydex far enough that you can get your thumb and forefinger in there. And with your other hand, you want to grab these two tabs and just sort of spread them apart and pull the knife out. And then you can just remove it like so. The other way you can remove it is, get your thumbs here on these tabs and just use a finger on the back of the blade to assist it out. And that, I found it to be a much easier method of removing the knife from the sheath. So any which way, it should work just fine. Now obviously that's not much of a sheath because I've only sheathed the handle. So I wanted to put a cap on there, and I've got shock cord attached to it right now. It's not actually necessary, but it's just sort of that, little extra measure of protection. The cap will stay on this sheath even while it's being shaken without the shock cord there. You'll notice there's no carry method with this because Tim and I sort of theorized that this is probably not the type of knife that you're going to actually put on your hip or something like that. If you want to, there are eyelets, so you could always attach, a tech lock or other belt clip or something like that. But for the most part, we figured it's just something that you're going to want to securely, protect the blade and protect you and your equipment from the blade, and just throw it in your pack or something like that. So anyway, that's what I came up with. I believe this is the first Kydex sheath for wood hook, carving, whatever you call a wood carving hook knife. But anyway, if there is something else out there, I'd really love to see it. But this was my idea, and pretty happy with how it came out. So let me know what you guys think. Go check out Tim from Everyday Tactical Vids, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more videos in the very near future. God bless.